got Tuesdays with Chef Troy. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And you did something very special for me today. They're all my favorite ingredients, which were crab, artichokes, mushrooms, goat cheese, sun-dried tomatoes. You did a meal for Derek not too long ago. Today I get my turn.
But see, you showed up for your meal.
He didn't come in that day.
Calls off. I don't care anything about Chef Troy's meal.
All right, so what are we working on now?
Well, right now I've got the crab cakes in here, and I'm just kind of searing them on both sides. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take them off the heat, turn that off, and then we're going to put them into the oven.
Okay.
And
then to keep them warm? Or?
You just want to sear the outside just so it gets nice and crispy.
Oh.
And then put them in the oven, 350, just for 5 minutes or so, 10, just until they're nice and warm through. Not until they dry out, but just until they're warm through. Because sometimes, if you're searing them, I'm going to set this here.
You've been in a bit of a hurry the last couple of minutes trying to get everything ready. So.
That's the hardest part for me is the last one is getting it all timed perfectly because I like to cook in real time. Just to show folks, all this can be done
at once.
Exactly. With one person, but invite your friends. Get some beer and invite your friends over or get the kids in the kitchen without the beer. For our artichokes, we'll put the sliders together in a minute, but for our artichokes, I've got them and I turned them all over to the cut side and I've got them nice and seared on one side. And then I've got extra virgin olive oil, onions, a little bit of garlic.
A little bit of garlic.
And then we're going to squeeze in some lemon. Lemon artichokes go really well. Now these were fresh artichokes that we took, baby fresh artichokes that we took, and we just peeled the outer leaves out. We got to the heart or the center of it. We cut them in half and pulled the choke out because the choke is kind of that little fuzzy piece in the middle. The
part you can choke on.
The part you can choke on. That's the name. So then what we did was just making just a little quick vinaigrette here, and this doesn't have to be anything fancy, but I like, with the warm artichokes, I like doing a warm vinaigrette. So what we're going to do is we're going to put that in there.
Oh, those are going to go perfect together.
And then since they're nice and seared, because they're tender, because we boiled them in just a little bit of lemon water. So then what we're going to do, and that's really all there is to that one.
So boiling in lemon water, what does that mean? Just lemon and water, that's it? Or?
I was going to call it acidulated water, but I thought that might be a little too fancy.
Yeah.
But basically
we
it's
don't do fancy around here.
Excuse me. Basically it's just lemon water, and what that does is it keeps them from rusting. All right.
And what does rusting mean for people who don't know what that means?
It turns almost a rust color.
Okay.
Because they're very fragile. Artichoke hearts, once you get those outer leaves, out, they just go brown on you.
Okay.
Now some of those turn brown, but once we put them in that acidulated water and we simmered them for about 20-25 minutes, they turn right back to their normal color. And
now we're going to deep fry some stuffed mushrooms that have sun-dried tomato and goat cheese in it, right?
Yeah, we just made a little mixture, and this is the safe way to do this if you're actually cooking on the stove, is just to put them all in there. About 350 degrees, 360 degrees, just until they look like that. So we got that. And then now for our little crab cake sliders, I'm going to move this over here. And I've got some, I don't know, it's just like a little soft hamburger roll, which I thought was kind of cool. Let's get some of this stuff out of the way. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take some of this slaw.
Which is what's in there? It's an Asian slaw you're calling it.
Yeah, I made a little vinaigrette with ginger and some lime and some ponzu, which is just a citrus-flavored soy sauce. And then we just got our crab cake, and we're just going to put that on top.
Yes,
and then
please.
It's just a little crab cake slider. That will be yours. I'll make many more, though, I'm sure.
And many more. You guys want to come in and dig in?
Get all the recipes on foxcharlotte.com. Click on the Rising tab.
What shoes did you buy today? You're like 9 feet tall. Like her shoes are like they're like.
Well, I don't want to take my shoe off.
They're like that tall. Like I'm like Chef Troy's not that short. Like they're like that.
Let's make it a great day, everybody. Make sure you tune into the news at 10 and the Edge at 10:30.
Tomorrow it's gonna be the Uncle Sam still.